Hello, everybody, and welcome to another episode of Three Dads on a Console. We know not every dad can stay up to date on the latest and greatest in video game news that you need to know about, so we are here to do it for you. And remember that this show is kid-friendly, so no earmuffs are needed. Now, on with the show. I'm one of your hosts, Wobble Plays, alongside the HT Hits Court.
Dude, is that thing still on, that fan or that humidifier? Did you lie to us? Because I think you lied to us.
So I said that
I am calling you out for the lie right now on air live because every time you talk, I can hear that. So whoever the audio listeners are, they can hear it too.
I can assure you this is probably the, I don't know, over 500th time I've lied to somebody on a...
Dude, it's still on. Just turn it off.
Of course, it's all the way the other side of the room. I can't just will it to stop. It's dehumidifying my chakra right now.
No, my chakra is so
raise of hands. Also, people, if you
let us know in the comments below.
Go in the Waba. If I can hear, trust me, I'm telling you, I can hear your dehumidifier that doesn't need to be on right now.
First off, it does. Second off, I believe that you do.
For the 1 hour that you're going to turn it off for, it's not that big of a deal.
Turn it off.
Yeah,
that means I have to get up. We're also here with Bungus Pez.
Hey everybody, how we doing? It is a beautiful Wednesday. I'm very happy to be with you all today. I'm just making time until Waba comes back.
Hi.
Happy Wednesday. Hey, what's the crack, lads?
I just put those two things in the in Discord, but here we are.
Oh my god! First off, I don't. Oh my god! I don't hear it. This is
perfect
amazing.
audio in this economy. We've only done about 400 shows.
Yeah,
I need to turn on another fan.
Waba, why does this look like a cheese wheel?
Dude, I love cheese.
They do look like a cheese wheel, don't they?
I don't know. I can't switch and look at it, or everyone on the screen.
Before we get into the show, I want to ask: have you been continuing to play MLB The Show, and have you been?
Yes.
Liking it? Have you been opening tons of packs? I pulled Ronald Acuna Jr. today by an accident.
I have been opening packs. I have not been getting any diamonds. Thank you, San Diego.
I got my first. Ronald Acuna Jr. was my very first. I got a chase pack.
Nice. Yeah, I've been enjoying it. I haven't been putting a ton of time into it because I've been working on a bunch of the pack stuff. But yeah, when I can get it like an hour, I really enjoy it. I chose the Jim Palmer card for the evolution, so I've been working on that, and I've been just working on some of the programs, and they just put out a new Red Sox program for their Green Monster jersey or whatever, so I'll grab that. I actually like it a lot. The font I'm not too happy about because I think it's the font for the T, but
is your fan on, Pez?
That's my computer fan. So,
oh my goodness gracious. Yeah, we can't turn that off.
Can't turn that off, baby. So, audio
I
listeners,
like that jersey. That Red Sox jersey, that's nice.
I like it too. Audio listeners, if you can hear my computer fan, suck it. I don't care.
Jesus, Murphy.
I don't care. I do what I can.
As Pez mentioned, by the way, MVP Pez has been editing up a storm.
He's a rock star.
Our YouTube.
He's a rock star.
It is crazy. His only limit is me getting him the things that he needs. But it is great. Well, most of our interviews are up from PAX already. Yep. And they're actually doing great, which is awesome.
Yep. So this week, on Monday, I uploaded Swapmeat. Yesterday we did Toxic Crusaders. Today was Pick Me. Tomorrow will be Soulmates, and I'm hoping Friday is VCTV. And then we'll round out next week with Hank Drowning on Dry Land and the great folks at Togi.
That's crazy that we still have. That's how many interviews we did.
You guys did a lot of work.
Didn't feel like it. Well, I don't know. I'm from the not editing perspective. I'm sure Pez feels differently. But
no, I mean,
as someone who edits, it's a lot of work. What do you use to edit, Pez?
I use CapCut.
Same.
And
you pay for it?
No. And audio, I use a pirated version of Adobe Audition.
Good answers.
Thank you.
Arr.
Thank you.
Yeah,
yep. It's up there. It's up there on the wall.
It used the Brian Hayes version.
Yep. Key Brian Hayes version of Adobe Audition. But yeah, it's been great. So go check it out. A lot of good reception. Made some good connects and had some good conversations. So go check them out if it's your thing, and if it's not, do it anyway.
Yeah, do it anyway. Oh God, I have it on.
Oh my God. this guy.
Right. You know what you could do
You
with
think
the
it
audio
was-
off on YouTube? You could watch my videos and give me some views.
That's me
Oh my
again.
god, turn it off, dude. You think it was
Dude,
his
what are you
first
doing?
time using the
doesn't-
internet, dude? This is unbelievable.
Oh, and Wawa, I looked these
shambles.
up. These are worth some coin. Both of these.
Fox isn't Fox like 50 to 60?
Yeah, US, but Canadian is about $100. PSA 10 is about 150.
Yeah.
But then this Cal McCarr glossy rookie is still worth about $50 US.
Yeah, that would be. It's great.
I paid 70 Canadian for the tin.
Good value.
Yeah, so there's a whole bunch of tins that were on sale on Amazon, and I'm like, and one of them was that, and I'm like, they said we have 4 left. I'm like, you know what? I could either get Jack Quinn or Adam Fox. I'm like, well, roll the dice, throw it in the fire,
Right in the fireplace.
My thing could be on my Rips channel. Anything bad, I could freeze the card in ice forever.
There you go. You can throw it in the Montreal's Maple Leaf Square Jersey fire pit. That's probably still going on out there.
Toronto Maple Leaf Square.
Yeah, isn't that what I said?
You said Montreal. It was
did
weird.
I? Oh, sorry.
Oh, 100%. It was. We'll allow it because it was funny. And then Wabai also, I kid you not. So I bought a tin of Series 2 Upper Deck because I'm still trying to get the Macklin Celebrini. And I kid you not, I now have 2. Hold on. I should just start a PC of them because I just can't stop pulling them. I don't understand. It's not Macklin Celebrini. It is Mr. Well, I can't even find the cards.
Already lost.
It's Milan.
Well, no, I have 3 Celebrinis glossy.
Ooh, glossy.
And then I have glossy. And then I pulled my
Glossy
second.
and mossy.
Oh my god, where's this card? Did I lose it somehow?
Gone.
It's the
Like
other
a fart
guy.
in the wind.
It's Billy Stonks.
It's Billy Bungus.
Oh, dude.
Well, oh, there he is.
It's Pavel Dorofiev.
Fuck.
You got another one?
Yeah.
Little Mitch?
2 Mitches, buddy. I got I got every single. I have the lane. I have every rookie except the Celebrini.
You should be getting those graded yesterday.
Well, the Canada Post is on strike.
Oh, that's right. I
Still?
tried to ship something to Canada, and I went to they bought it, and I went to go ship it. It was like a 2-ounce pin, and I go to eBay and I go to print the label, and it says we have no options for you.
Yes, because they go on strike as a Friday, so no one's doing anything. So like, if you went on eBay right now, like what I did last time during the Canada Post strike, I went to a bunch of people's auctions, knowing that eventually Canada Post will come back, but these people can't sell you anything, so no one's bidding on anything, and that's where I got the Pasternak Fleer rookie for like $15.
I'm gonna have to do that
Because I was like, wow, I'm helping you. You got to put Canada only because those Canadian sellers, no one's going to buy off them, right? No one's going to bid on anything right now, and you can get cards for like nothing because you can't ship them. So the person's going to let you buy it and then say, well, I'm going to ship it eventually. And you're like, yeah, no problem. You're going to wait a month, but you're going to get your card. Like I got the Fleer Showcase Pasternak rookie for $15 Canadian.
That's crazy.
It's worth like $100 US. But Waba, you saying getting something graded? PSA is not available here in Canada. I have to ship it to the United States. I have to pay tariff on it. No one in Canada is going to grade with PSA right now. We're all KSA had a huge lineup, and so did Beckett because Beckett has a Canadian office. PSA is going to get burned by the hockey card community because everybody's going to switch to Beckett and KSA because we have no choice.
You know what they say?
Stinks.
Bitches get stitches. Am I right, boys?
Well, PSA is supposed to build an office here in Canada, and they haven't yet. So I don't know what they're doing, man. I'd get cards graded because I have so many good ones. I've got my McDavid's, but they're not
Bobby L.
Well, they're all at KSA. I put in all 11 of them. I've only got one PSA. I got a PSA 9 of Bergeron.
What a beauty. What a beaut.
I miss him. So we have some toe peaks today.
Do we? I was just riffing.
Toe picks?
Oh, and PlayStation Stars is over.
Can you believe that? Like,
I
wasn't
can't
that?
believe it. Because
I just got the email.
Those
I just got the email.
stupid.
They announced it like earlier today. I saw that. I'm like, okay, was it good? I don't know.
No.
I didn't hate it, but I didn't like it.
So here's what I'll say about it. because I know it wasn't on the agenda, but it can be a quick topic. One, it's a loyalty program, and I applaud any company that does them because they're giving back. Now, I don't think that originally the plan for it was to be a loyalty program. I think PlayStation Stars was to sell digital assets and make you buy digital things. And that's the whole point of it. And that's why I think they're discontinuing it. And I'm a little feeling like it's disingenuous because there was a way to get money back. Like get money off and stuff like that and trade in. And that's what I've been doing. Like every time I traded in for like a $15 gift card. Because when you buy a certain amount of games, you're getting points back. Them taking it away kind of pisses me off. I'm not going to lie, because I truly feel in this day and age that reward systems are good and that they keep people coming back and staying in your ecosystem, right? Like Apple, as much as they don't give you points or anything like that, you can trade in your Apple product at the store and they give you actually better value than you would get from most other places towards trading in to get another Apple product, which it's fine. As long as they're doing that, I'm okay with it. But PlayStation Stars going away and me no longer being able to get my $24 or my $15 kind of pisses me off. And I think they need to figure out a loyalty system where they're incentivizing you to buy from their store.
Do we want to pontificate on why they're getting rid of this program? Why do you guys think that is? As someone who has literally never used this once.
What I think is that they are probably seeing a very low usage rate. So to actually do the things, you need to like register to do the thing. They're probably seeing a low usage, and they're also probably seeing some people gamify it. So you're gonna have people that are consistently able to like, I don't know, min-max it.
Oh, like the Xbox one that they pretty much got rid of as well.
Yeah,
the Microsoft
and so
points.
they're not seeing it as a way to incentivize purchases. They're seeing people basically find loopholes and take advantage. That's my opinion. Which I don't blame them.
I think you're pretty close on there, Waba, because the whole trophy system is stupid. Like, who cares? And I also think it's dumb that you have to like opt in every time. Like, I hate that. It doesn't make sense.
Like I went back to one. It's like, oh, like do something in UFC 5. I'm like, I own UFC 5. Or it's like, oh, purchase a game that I already own. I'm like how much? Like, it makes no sense. If I already own it, shouldn't I already get the reward?
Correct. I'm 1000% with you. I think that what they should be doing is giving you points for purchases in the store, and that's it.
Yep.
Not for like gaining trophies, all that kind of stuff. Maybe gaining platinums. Maybe platinums get you something. But other than that, it's platinums and buying stuff in the store gets you points towards your next purchase in the store. And that'll work.
And I would say with the platinums, it would have to be certain ones. Like, for example, you wouldn't want like Hello Kitty's Island Adventure, which is like a 2-hour plat, or like Bluey, which is very quick. Like, it would be like, okay, let's say, Activision runs a promotion with them. Call of Duty, you get the platinum, you get $5 or whatever. But like I would think it would act like a coupon where Activision would reimburse Sony.
You know what? Actually, very good point. Nothing for platinums. I think you should just get it for buying the game and you get money back into the store. And then I think for platinums, I think they need to bring back wallpapers or something special that you get.
That'd be nice.
Yeah.
Remember Xbox just gave out a Metaphor ReFantazio wallpaper. I'm still looking at
no one cares.
Dude, Sony PS4 had the best ones. They had dynamic like Persona ones.
Do you remember the ones we used to get for finishing games? Like some of them you would get for finishing the game.
I got ones for progress for every single person. Like, what do you do? Like, they went backwards. So disappointing.
We found a hot button for Waba here, Pez.
It's because it's like you just make something worse.
Waba's been on this for the life of the PS5.
Because they did great in PS3. I still have my Hatsune Miku one. I have an Infamous 2 pre-order one. I have my PlayStation 3 right here. It's an Infamous 2 bonus one with him like holding like both electrics. PS4 I thought was great. I thought it was the best. And PS5 like, hey, we're not doing themes anymore. Okay, I would have bought one. You put a Persona one on, buy for $10. Oh yeah, that's right. You get a PS3. You get a vintage one. Oh.
We know they can do it. Is what I'm trying to say.
Yes, you're right. They did.
They just don't want.
That's wild.
They
did a whole bunch of them.
Yeah, I would pay for it.
They just don't want to.
But no. Let's get rid of the program.
Like a real fan.
Honestly, maybe I play enough. But like at this point, it's like, you know what we're gonna do? We're not gonna charge for like silly stuff like that. But we are gonna get rid of the program that gives you free stuff. Like what? Like. Can we like honestly? Is there like just some like MBA they just hired who's like trying to make a point? and it's like, you know what, this is gonna be a great project.
Some nerds.
Like
some,
this, like
baseball
and
nerds.
just comes in. Like literally,
I
these
think they
decisions
don't
seem
need-
like somebody coming in externally and trying to make their mark.
I think they decided they don't need it because they probably didn't see an increase in numbers of people buying more games to justify them giving money off on people buying games.
Fair.
Well, also, I'm sure people don't care about the digital collectibles.
No, I couldn't care less
No.
about the digital collectible.
I appreciate you guys talking about this because while y'all were ranting, I was getting my $5 increment PSN wallet money for my stupid points that I didn't even know.
Oh, I
See?
should probably check that out.
See, that's what I'm saying. You
I
got
had
points though.
$10. Yeah, I had $10. I have $10 in my PlayStation wallet. So
Better
when they go down again, someone can take it.
Better than a kick in the teeth.
Better than
I'm actually looking right now to see what I have. Update required. Jesus Christ.
Yeah, do it after the
Everything
show, will
Sony
ya?
updates.
Do it after the show, will you? Come on.
I thought it was gonna be a timely point of information, but guess what? I have to update this.
Yep. Maybe
Um,
download while you're there. Download your PS3 theme to your PS5 and be quiet.
It's so like literally so stupid that they don't do it. I will pay you $20 for the same theme I got for free by playing Persona 5.
I do
if you
miss
just put
like
that on my
I do
number.
miss like buying MLB The Show, and you have the option to have a wallpaper of every
Yes.
team that's
Agreed.
out there. It's like that
Agreed.
stuff was cool, man. Like, give me that because I like having my Pirates, my PNC Park background or whatever. Give me all that. Nope, nothing. Instead, they honeypotted us with the PlayStation stuff, and then they took it away,
Dude,
and then everyone
I think you
complained about it, and they brought
bang
it
on
back
with the
in.
word honeypot there.
Yeah, well, I was, trying not to use the usual term, so because it is a family-friendly podcast.
They honeypot us.
They honeypotted us big time honeypots from the people over in Japan.
Japan.
I have 1,300 rewards. What can I buy? I could buy some digital collectibles.
Oh, there you go. Buy Gemma from Monster Hunter Wilds.
Actually, wallet funds. I can buy $5. With how much I play video games, I have accumulated enough for $5 worth of.
Well, no,
credit.
you said you have 13,000 points.
No, 1,300.
Oh, 1,300. I had more points than you, dude. Suck it.
Because this opt-in system is bungus. I literally just went out
agree.
and opted in.
It makes no sense that we have to opt in for this stuff.
Right. You should just be.
The
It should
system,
just be part of the ecosystem, but it's not.
I agreed. It should just. It's like when we have a credit card, they give us points, right? Like why? Like I don't know. I like point systems.
It's silly. It's all silly. I do like point systems too. Give me my airline miles, will you?
Yeah, give me my miles.
Give me my miles. I want to go fly somewhere.
And this too is what I hate. So it's like, okay, if you download your PS Plus monthly games. All right, you got Ark, Balatro, and Warhammer. I already have Balatro. Doesn't matter. Like it has to be a new one. Like it's like so dumb
Download
that I can't
Warhammer
just
and
look on
delete
my
it.
thing.
Get your, that's probably people gamifying it. They download all these games and then delete them. Dang.
So dumb. Well, good topic because I.
Hey, I really like the fact that
Good talk.
Waba, you haven't been on a rant in forever, and we just got a Waba rant.
I know. Pax,
He just went down a rabbit hole with
Pax
this one.
chilled
He
him
was-
out, but now he's back. The boy's
Yeah,
back.
yeah, I'm back.
He was pretty pissed off there.
It's
And for the listeners,
I've
that's
had
pissed
hours to
off
think.
Waba.
Yeah.
That's pissed off Waba there.
Mhm.
I heard about it this morning. I had hours to think, so I'm glad you brought that up.
You're welcome.
So yeah, if you have any better suggestion, actually, you know what would be a better suggestion? You know how the March of Dimes just mails you in a dime every quarter?
Nope.
That
That
dime
would probably,
sack.
that's a better reward program than Sony Stars or
You
whatever.
get a gram of weed every time? Is that-
No, it's a literal. They mail you money.
that.
It's a charity, and the idea is that you donate money, but they're sending you money. Like, why don't they just keep the dime and the postage?
You know,
I don't
know. Charity, baby. But you know what
It's
doesn't?
delayed charity.
While PlayStation Stars irritates Waba, you know what doesn't irritate me? The fact that Xbox has dropped some retro classic arcades on Game Pass.
Go.
Gentlemen,
Good segue.
we are talking about Atari era arcade games, and it is pretty exciting. Games like, dare I say, Robin Hood, Caesar 2, Commando. These are like pivotal games that Court and I, because we are old men, have played in our youth.
We are old men.
We are old men, dude. I get out of bed, everything hurts all the time. So, gentlemen, may not be the most expansive topic, but your thoughts on trying to broaden the selection of games available in a subscription system like Game Pass?
Well, I don't mind the retro, but I know not everybody likes it. Okay? I don't mind the system that I actually like the system that Nintendo does. I don't mind what PlayStation Premium does, or whatever. I hate the names of it, but what PlayStation does where I can play the old games. I don't mind it. I do find some games, unfortunately, that aren't 8-bit or 16-bit, they don't hold up half the time, which is very interesting. I find 8-bit and 16-bit old games hold up, and they play great, and they're still good. But if for some reason, once they hit that 64 and above,
rough
tank controls exist. Yeah, rough. Rough is a very good word to describe it. I appreciate what Xbox is doing, bringing these old Activision games that used to be PC games from way back in the day that Pez and I were like salivating over these games. When we were reading the thing, I was like, oh my God, like should I get Game Pass so I can go play these again? Like Robin Hood and all that, and
Pitfall,
Commando,
dude,
and
original Pitfall, like very cool. Very, very cool.
Yeah.
And it's stupid,
Yeah,
but
so
like it's cool.
it's very, but unfortunately, we know that we can just pirate these games and play them, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can go to, whatever, Cool ROMs or find them or whatever. Not that that's a real place.
But I
No.
but I appreciate it. I just wish there was no shovelware on these services. And I think you can find it in Game Pass, you can find it in PlayStation Plus, and I don't think you can find it in Nintendo Switch Online. I don't think you can, but I find there are some games that are like, really? Really, why is this game even in the service? Just so you can say this game's there, like you have another game in the catalog.
Right.
So I think they've got to get rid of that. And I think they've got to do a better job of putting better games in their catalog. PlayStation's done a better job lately. And I know Metaphor, everybody's losing their mind that's coming to Game Pass. But hold on, stop. It shouldn't be, though, because they put all those Atlas games have been coming to the service. So it shouldn't be like this, oh my God, this game that I bought a year ago is now here. And it shouldn't be that. Like, you know what I mean? Yes, you're really liking it, but Hogwarts Legacy hit PlayStation Plus, and that is way more sales than your whatever game. I want more good games. They need to figure out a way to give us better value, because I feel that both Game Pass and both PlayStation Plus are charging us a lot of money for not as much as what we feel like I should be getting.
Well, I think
because I could pay a lot less for streaming services to get better stuff.
I think it's crazy that Game Pass is putting on The Division 2, which came out in 2019. Like, why isn't
because
this always on here?
That came out when I met you guys.
Yeah.
Or no, you were playing it like that. Wasn't that recent, or was there a DLC that was at PAX?
No, there was DLC. They've been dropping DLC.
May 27th. There's a new DLC coming May 27th.
And it takes you back to Brooklyn, right? Like it takes you back to the first area, I believe.
Yes.
Of game one.
Yes.
But I think I'm just more surprised that hasn't already been there. That it is a new thing, and it's a game that's 6 years old. That's all. But yeah, I mean, they especially being Xbox will trickle in a good game here and there, like a big title, and everyone hats to the ceiling. But ultimately, if you do your math on, all right, well, this hat hit the ceiling, but this is how much you've paid over the lifetime of your Game Pass Ultimate subscription or whatever, how many games have you actually played from it? And if you do a $1 per hour breakdown, you may not actually be seeing the value that you think you do. Right? Because all the games sound good. It sounds great to get Gears of War on day one, but if you don't play it until 6 months later, then what's the point of paying whatever it costs for Ultimate? PC, I only have the PC version. It's $12 a month. And it's like, if I'm not going to play Doom on day one, then why do I have it? Just in case sometime I want to play Sea of Thieves in 4 days with my friends. Like, it doesn't make sense.
I looked at this list too, and my biggest issue was that they have Caesar 2, but they don't have Caesar 1. So how am I supposed to play the sequel if I haven't played the original? They have Atlantis 1 and 2.
Pez already made that joke, so you can't even use it now.
Did he?
Sorry.
Well, I stole it! Okay.
Pez made the joke before we even started recording the show.
Yep, it's all right. I'll allow
it. We will say this: Caesar 2 is a banger.
It is a banger.
I was looking through the list and I saw one, Freddy Farkas Frontier Pharmacist. I looked it up on Reddit. The top comment is, played it last year for the first time, not that good. Had its moments, but quite frustrating, and I feel like a lot of retro games like that is probably going to be the sentiment for a lot of them.
Well, yes, but like the Sierra games that they put in there, like Robin Hood and all that, and I'm hoping we get like Police Quest and all those old games. Remember those games from King's Quest? I'm hoping they'll pop those bad boys in there. Those are good.
Yeah.
They're good.
Yeah.
So we'll see what they give us. Maybe they give us Wing Commander and Secrets of Luftwaffe. Like some of these way awesome old games from back in the day, or Test Drive 2.
That'd be amazing. Very fun. And you just kind of, you play it for maybe an hour and you go, yeah, that was cool. I remember playing that as a kid. And then you call it a day.
It's something.
It's something.
I still say I think they're trying to be Nintendo Switch Online. And unfortunately, Nintendo does a very good job of when they put out a game, it's finished.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a buggy mess. It's good. The gameplay's fun.
Yeah.
So we'll see. I got my Nintendo Switch in 2 weeks?
Oh, you pre-ordered it. Let's go.
So for Emma making the rep team, I bought her one.
Good for you.
That was her.
Did you buy
Does she know it's coming?
Did you buy the World combo?
Yes.
Oh, dude, I can't wait.
So Mario Kart is her favorite. That is her favorite game by far. I think that it's just a gimmick and it's going to be annoying that you can have an open world Mario Kart, but that's just my opinion. I think Donkey Kong looks great. I would say that I'll wait till it goes on sale, but it'll never go on sale.
2028, 35% off.
She'll get a game for her birthday and a game for Christmas, and there we go.
There you go. Done and done.
Is it going to be a surprise, or she knows on the way?
She'd already made the team, so I had to. Because she's like, we should buy that. I'm like,
girl.
Okay. Girl, you know it's true.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. I love you.
Well, while there's going to be a delay in you getting your Switch, there have been some other delays with a small indie company called Ubisoft.
That is true.
True story.
That's right.
There's been more than. It's very interesting. This, the whole partnership with what's the company called now?
Tencent.
Tencent. Yep. The evil people out in China.
Yeah, the ones that the U.S. deemed terrorists.
Correct. And now all of a sudden there's delays. Good news is Assassin's Creed Shadows was the second highest grossing Assassin's Creed game at launch or whatever, and it's doing amazing. So we're going to get Assassin's Creed games, but even those games have been delayed. So all the next Assassin's Creed installments, they've all been delayed. The next Far Cry game has been delayed. Splinter Cell has been delayed. I think what they're doing is they're going to stagger out these releases of the games. And we know Shadows was delayed. I think what Tencent has decided is, and Ubisoft together, but really it's just Tencent, that they want to have these games perfectly polished before they put them out. Good. And we're no longer going to be getting our Prince of Persia, Sands of Time. I think that game's just going to be canceled altogether. That remake of Sands of Time. I think they're going to focus on Far Cry, Assassin's Creed. I hope I get the Division, so that's why I'm hoping Division 2 DLC does very well, even though that game's been out for so long and people still playing it. But I have a funny feeling that Ubisoft is going to focus on big titles. Like we got Pez and I were looking up when we were looking this all up before the show. The next Rayman got leaked. They did a LinkedIn post and put a job posting and put the name of the game in there.
They sure did.
Well,
shout out.
Yeah, so Ubisoft, I think they're going to not go games of service route anymore, and they're just going to put out their big, huge open world games and go from there, which I'm okay with because that's what I liked. But I think is maybe could be done because I think, Waba, you and I both agreed the launch of Star Wars was terrible, but the game was good, but it took too long for the game to get there.
Yeah, I mean, I played with some issues, like, I had some of the criticisms about like traversing and certain travel, and they fixed it. But if if they just had a little bit more time I think that they could have polished it. I'm always okay with a delay. I'm patient now.
Yeah, I think if Star Wars released how it is now, people would have liked it.
And I was gonna say I'm okay with studios delaying their games to polish it up, because ultimately, right? Here's the hubris of gamer is they want game, but if game is broken, they're mad at game, right? So, but then you delay game, and then they're mad at studio for delaying game.
But then content creator complains about game, gets clicks. It's okay that game is bad, even though streamer thinks game is good.
Look, we are content creators on the internet. The internet is still a mistake because some content creators are just absolute clickbait trash.
Yeah, like us. Like, comment, subscribe.
Yeah,
like I don't understand people getting mad at delays. I know we used to do it back in the day, but now seeing these so many games come out, and I'll use Avatar from Ubisoft. I'll just use Ubisoft titles as an example. I don't think the Assassin's Creed thing that everybody freaked out about, I don't think that was that big of a deal. But I will use Avatar and Star Wars as an example of two games that Ubisoft released in the last year and a half that needed to be more time in the cooker to be brought out.
Mm.
And I look at Star Wars as a glaring example because I'm excited for that new DLC that's coming out.
That's gonna be sick, and I think the character from that is from the Millennium Falcon ride too.
Yes. So I'm excited. Like, I'm gonna hop back into that game. I haven't done the Lando DLC, but it's just because I hate playing Sabacc or whatever that game is. Like,
that's
I hate
right.
it.
That's right. I love that.
And I know that in-game in-game games.
I don't get it. I truly
love it.
Do not understand why this is a thing and we have to put them in video games.
Just wait till GTA comes out and you're gonna be like, it's literally every mini game is gonna be like, no.
But playing cards in a game absolutely floors me as the most painful thing ever. Especially this game. This Star Wars one is just so stupid. And it's just like, oh my god.
It's strategy. It's great. I love it.
See,
if anyone want to hit me up, Sabacc only game, hit me up.
I love
run these ones.
Gwent in Witcher 3.
Like the worst game ever.
I loved it. I'm always cool with studios taking their time. What I'm not cool with is you have someone like Rockstar that takes their time, but then when they put out trailers, it's just CGI trailers and everyone freaks out about it. They think it's going to be the best thing since sliced bread, but it's like, dude, your PS5 has issues running Monster Hunter Wild. Do you think it's going to run GTA 6 at 4K 60 or 4K 120? Like, you're out of your mind. But that's just the gaming landscape, baby. You got to sizzle them. Throw those.
I do like that they're staggering their releases, because I feel like there's some big publishers that like have a problem with that. I forget what it was going up against, but I'm pretty sure that EA released like a Battlefield game alongside another first-person shooter.
Yeah, and Battlefield died.
Yeah, I mean, it was like literally like it's like they're cannibalizing their own like customer base. And I think with Ubisoft, a lot of the games are similar. Like, you know, they have like that same like formula. And if you start releasing them like too close, it's like, let's like, if you're gonna make your game 80 hours like Assassin's Creed, whatever, like Odyssey, like you got to give people the time to play it before you try to sell them another one. It just doesn't work.
Right, but as Randy Pitchford said today, if you're a real fan, it doesn't matter. You'll pay the $80 and you'll just shut up and be a pay pig.
I say that quote is ridiculous as I buy my 5th exclusive version of Persona 5.
Here's the thing. It's not ridiculous because people will do it, right? Like, everyone is giving them guff on the internet, but Borderlands fans are going to buy it at $80, right? And Mario Kart fans are going to buy Mario at $80, and nerds like me will buy The Legend of Zelda at $80. So he's not wrong. It's just that gamers don't want to hear that. But that's what's going to happen.
Can I let you Americans know something? We've been doing it in Canada for like the last 3 years. Just shut up.
Right. Right. Like
You whiny bunch of Americans.
you're a bunch of
We've been
Americans.
doing it for
Americans.
years. Every other place in the world has been paying ridiculous amounts for our video games. Why do you think I'm still waiting for Indiana Jones and Forza to go on sale? I'm not buying them. That's the way I buy games now.
Yeah.
I do not buy them at launch. I
No.
can wait because I don't play online games, so I don't give a crap. So I can wait. The only game I probably buy at launch is NHL, and the rest, I don't care.
And
I'll
you
wait,
know
and I don't care.
what I think people need to realize is you don't need the game on day one. Unless it is a franchise that you love and you live and die for, you can wait. It's not going anywhere. You're not going to get spoiled on it. And even if you do, like, it doesn't matter. You'll still get that experience. But if you don't want to play Borderlands at $80, don't buy it.
Exactly.
And here's the thing, lads and lasses out there, my friends, it's not going to change because game companies are spending millions of dollars to get all these games put together. GTA 6 is rumored to come out at like $100, right? And nerds are going to buy it hand over fist and no one's going to bat an eye about it. But because Randy Pitchford is a stupid magical dork and he opens his mouth because he loves to shove his foot in it, people are going absolutely crazy about it. And I'm just like, he's not wrong. I don't care. Like, he's not wrong. It's just that gamers don't want to deal with the truth, right?
Why are you booing me? I'm right.
But like for
That's
me,
pretty
I
much
look at it, if the game isn't like online only and you have like, there's all this stuff that you have to play, like with regards to the launch of the game, you can wait.
Yeah. Right.
And
And
just wait.
you know, nothing is, I'm not going to tell you how to spend your money, but if you're looking if you're looking at Ghost of Yotei and you're like, yeah, I really want this, I'm going to pay $80 for it, pay your $80 for it. And if you're on the fence, don't. It will go on sale. Games go on sale. If they're not made by Nintendo, they go on sale. And they go on sale pretty regularly, right?
Exactly.
And for all you Steam nerds out there who use a website like istthereanydeal.com and you put in your wish list and all of a sudden, boom, you can find out if a game on your wish list drops below 50%. And if it does, go buy it. Easy peasy. Like I don't understand, other than, it's just gamer rage. I don't understand why this man is getting a lot of flack because he's correct.
And if you have to, again, Americans, here's a fun fact. If you want a game at $80, you purchase it. You log on to twitch.tv/BillyBungus. You make an account, and now you stream that game. Now you are able to reduce your taxable income by the cost of that game because you are using it for monetary. like I'm telling you.
Court's collecting cards. He's gonna start a card break channel called Hat Trick Hits. It's gonna happen.
It's not difficult. It's not difficult.
I like to think that our listenership are smart people. You listen to here, obviously you're smart, or you like anime crossover.
People, I need people to understand. You're not writing off the whole cost of the game.
No. It's not. I spend $80, I get $80. No. It's reducing your taxable income. But like, just
but don't worry.
Creative ways.
If you're 80%,
this is not financial advice.
If you're 80% of Twitch streamers anyway, you're not making an income, so it doesn't matter. You have nothing to write off.
You're reducing your 0.0. Here we go. If you sub to now this sounds like laundering. If you sub to yourself,
you know what? Okay. Wash it, Wabba. Let's go. Wash that money, baby. Let's go launder that.
This isn't financial advice, but if you subscribe to my course, 10 things they don't want you to know about taxes.
3dadsconsole.com. You can sign up there and get all your money laundering advice.
Oh gosh, don't not financial advice.
Go to 3dadsconsole.ru and we'll hook you guys up.
Gotta offshore that info. Oh,
hashtag not financial advice.
All right, well, let's talk about. I'm trying to think. I don't know.
All right, well,
I'm trying to think of a segue.
Okay, here's a good segue. Don't have one, guys. I played the Swapmeat playtest. Let me tell you, that game. Very good. For those that don't know, we interviewed Jamie Stormbreaker, COO of One More Games, over on at PAX East. Go to the channel, Go check out the interview. Great guy. Like we joked about, we talked about a bunch of Rhode Island things, hot wieners and all that fun stuff. And they're putting together a game called Swapmeat. It is a co-op roguelite where you are a meatball like Meatwad, and as you kill enemies, it drops parts.
Meet the ball.
Yeah. Oh, ball. It drops. I know. It drops. I know. It's not bad, right?
That's
right.
wild.
Yeah, that's Meatwad, dude. From
I know.
Force. So it drops.
Audio listeners are gonna think he's in the room with us.
No, is Meatwad here with us? He drops. So the enemies drop a head. It drops. They can drop heads, torsos, and legs, and the combinations do different things. Some will give you abilities. Some will allow you to continuously jump. One of the things that he told us that I found out also on the tech test or play test, when you get like the wasp body and the spider legs, you can basically dash and jump the whole way across the map. It's a ton of fun. It's a really, really good game. I'm going to give One More Games a lot of credit here. Every day they updated the playtest. And every time they updated the playtest on Steam, they drop patch notes in their Discord. And these patch notes are huge. And it's what they're doing is listening to player feedback and changing the game to give players better experiences. They call this their Meat Lab. This is their fifth test. It's called the Meat Lab. We're in Meat Lab 5. I played it for about I played it for about 3.5 hours so far. I really, really enjoyed it. I've been playing on controller because I'm a schmuck. Who is playing music something on their phone? Is that Court? God, the two of you. The two of you.
Wow, I was getting lost in your descriptions.
So
someone sent me a Toronto Maple Leafs meme and I had to see it.
They when you're in the game itself, you have objectives. Like, so you're dropped in a planet, you have objectives, you have to destroy the thing or find the thing and do the thing. You have to complete 5 objectives, you go to the next planet. After about 3 or 4 planets, you finally hit the boss. There's a bunch of random ones. Frankenbeans is one of them. And it is also online, so you can play with up to 3 other friends. So 4 people in total. Absolute chaos. I very much have enjoyed my time with this game. I don't think it'll be one of those like super popular roguelites because there is a bunch of them, but I think those that give it a chance will absolutely love it. I am gonna play it 100%. I'm really excited to get my hands on it more. I'm part of the Discord and the community, and I've been giving them a lot of feedback. And I think that One More Games does have something special on their hands. And I think people, if they give it a chance, they're very much going to enjoy it. It's a little rough around the edges right now, as most indie games are in the beginning. But I really like it. I really, really like it. And it was my PAX game of the show. I'm happy that it didn't bite me in the butt, that I come in now and I'm like, oh, it's actually terrible. Like, I played it for 3 hours and I hate it. No, I actually really like it. And I like what they're doing over there at One More Games. And if you want to check it out, go to playswapmeat.com. You can sign up, hashtag not an ad. You can sign up for their playtest and get into it. It's only on Steam right now. But yeah, it was fun. I liked it a lot.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see
sure
kind of
you
like the
did.
next wave. I mean, watching you play again, that got me like energized because, again, like like I mentioned, like you were in the zone, like it's awesome.
Get energized either.
I was locked.
No, I don't. I'm
in.
just But yeah, it was cool kind of seeing, and I feel like we knew this would be like in your wheelhouse, and which I think means it's a lot of people are gonna kind of like that style. And just talking to them, they're like like they're so passionate. Like the pedigree, they're like, oh yeah, well we learned these lessons from like our folks who did like Diablo 2. I'm like, oh, you mean one of my favorite games of all time? Okay. Like, I don't know, there's just a bunch of smart, talented people from a bunch of really successful backgrounds just coming together and making something silly.
Yep. Yeah. And I think the humor in this game really stands out. Again, when we talked to Jamie, but even when he pitched the game in our email, he said like, Tim and Eric style humor, Rick and Morty style. Like if you know, I get
I'll
like,
play the game now. I'll play the game.
I get like
Yeah.
the humor style of like the old, like the early 2000s Will Ferrell movies, right? Like those kind of movies, like Anchorman and Talladega Nights and Old School and something about Mary, like those kind of movies. Like you get kind of those vibes as well. It's just it's funny. You know, it's funny. It's fun. I like it. I'm a big fan.
He told us a story about how there was a typo in the game for like over a year, and when people asked him about it, he like was gaslighting them into saying like, "No, that's how I want it," until someone called him out on it.
Hot Sauce, and he was supposed to write. So he's the COO, I believe, and it's called. He was supposed to write Hot Sauce, and it was called Hot Sauce because he put in a typo, and he didn't tell anyone. So when anyone came to him and was like, "Hey, isn't this supposed to say hot sauce?" He'd be like, "Nope, it's supposed to be there." And he went with that for about a year, and then finally told his crew that like, "No, I just misspelled it." Like that's the type of studio that he built, like one that is always there to work hard but have a good time, and that's important.
I just love that, like just hanging on to like just a silly meme because it's like no one else gets a joke but like him and like everybody who he tells. It's like
Right.
at the time it's like okay, like oh just I guess we'll just go with Sans. Like and everyone's
Hot
just like oh,
Sans.
okay. Oh,
Yeah.
that's
So
that was a fun time.
yeah, it was a good time.
All right.
Speaking of good times,
the last thing we're gonna be talking about is a joint stream from another game we played on PAX from Pick Me.
woo.
This we have to hammer out the details immediately after the show. I guess we should have talked about it before.
Oh, you mean when I said in Telegram on Monday, hey, we should probably talk about that co-stream that's coming up, and it was crickets. Like you could hear a fly cough in our thing.
What was I supposed to say to that?
No,
Well, no,
I'm not talking
it's
about you,
nothing to do
Corey.
with
I'm
it.
talking about the other guy on next to me.
Well, here's what I do, and this happens in my personal life a lot. Someone will send me just a question. I'll look at my phone and say, "Oh yeah, I should probably, we'll definitely talk about it." And then I put my phone down, forgetting that you don't see my reaction.
No. For those that are unaware of how our three dads chat goes, Court and I talk regularly. I never have to tag Court in anything. I have to tag Waba in everything, and he still doesn't answer me.
He has to send me certified letter in the mail.
Paul Revere rolls up to this man's house to deliver a telegram, and he just says, "No, thank you," and slams the door.
He hires a document server to send me printouts of his questions
This
from
man
Telegram.
has shot down all my ravens, dude. It looks like the Baltimore Ravens in his front yard. 53 dead ravens, dude, and he won't answer me.
So yeah, we'll more details to follow. Obviously not my fault, but we're gonna be doing a joint stream next Wednesday. So look forward to that. We will be playing against each other in Pick Me, and you can see the game that I spit. You'll know why I'm so successful in the dating world, and why I have Riz. Is that what they say?
It's possible. I'm not sure yet. I know they're coming, but it's possible that our characters will be wearing their merch during this game.
Right.
Please tell me you have talked to them already and submitted your stuff after I told you to do it last week. Oh my God, you forget it. You're not, yours won't be there. Mine will, because I've submitted everything they needed.
Funny thing about
No, it's not funny anymore, dude.
Funny thing about
anymore.
following up, Wob is good but not great.
Fair. Needs improvement.
Yeah,
with
needs
that.
improvement. Yeah.
Yeah.
We're not gonna fire him, but we're putting him on a work plan.
I think
we're
I
putting him
used
on a
up
pip.
all of.
We're pipping this man right now.
Bye guys, it's been fun seeing you. Check out my LinkedIn if you're interested in a no. But no, I'm looking forward to that. That was my game of the show, and yeah, it's gonna be fun. So, you're gonna be streaming from this YouTube account, right?
I will be streaming on
Boy.
This YouTube and my Twitch simultaneously.
You can figure that out in this economy.
Yes.
I won't. I'll be streaming from my channel because I will tell you, there's literally not a chance I could figure out how to stream in two places at once.
No, he could not. He could, but he won't.
I could, but ChatGPT just needs to send me a link. I use them again. I use I use them for discount codes.
That's a great idea.
It is, and so I'm taking my wife to I'm not gonna say a certain hotel chain soon, and I looked up how do I get a discount at this hotel, and it sent me a whole thing, and then it said, "Would you like me to prepare a script for you?" I said yes. So I called up and I said the things, and they were able to get me a discount.
There you go. I can't believe the Bates Motel would do such a thing.
No wonder the rate was so good.
That's right. It's to die for.
Any any final thoughts from the folks? From you guys?
No. How about that? Yeah, I'm gonna leave you with some good karma. No.
Yeah, I got nothing. It's 1-1 in the hockey game. That's all I got.
Dallas and Edmonton. I want Dallas to win the cup, by the way, or Edmonton. No one from the East. Go West.
We already got our first round pick.
No, actually, no, we haven't.
No, we haven't. Then I want that.
Yeah, we have.
Is it official?
As soon
He
as he played that
can't
first-
play less than.
So
Okay,
there's only
done.
28 games are played, no matter what. If the most they can play in a playoff is 28, correct?
Correct.
It's the most they can play. They played 6 games in round 1, 7 games in round 2.
Okay.
He has now played 14 games. He has played 50% no matter what. They have their first round pick. But there's a condition that if it goes into doesn't matter what you know or do not know. He's 14 games. That's one condition. Second round, second condition. Now there's only one more condition left. If by happenstance next year's 2027 first round pick for the Florida Panthers is in the top 10, it's protected and Florida keeps it. Otherwise, it's Boston's.
Okay. I wasn't sure if the games played also counted for the regular season or for his playoffs only. Okay. That's why I said I wasn't sure if we got
only
it.
playoffs.
Okay. Got it.
Let's go.
Real deal, Jay O'Neill. I apologize that you're a Canes fan.
Womp. My only final thought is so there's a Southeast
no
Asian.
one's cheering for the Canes.
Yeah, who wants them to?
No one cares.
Summer Games Fest is coming up in a bit, but there's a Southeast Asian game showcase.
No one cares.
We have applied I've applied us to be a co-streamer. So look for hopefully we get in and hopefully
He's applied himself.
Well, I mean it would be under the Three Dads brand.
Are you going to stream it on the Three Dads channel?
Yes, I know how. Of course. Oh, for this I absolutely would. I don't believe it or not.
I don't believe you either.
Well, let me know when you're
doing
it.
I'll show you.
Let me know when you're doing it. Well, if I can join you, I will.
I mean, it's on June 7th at 3 p.m. Eastern time. Okay. So it doesn't have to be live. It could be after the fact. So cool. I've read into that. So, but it's got things like Xbox and PM Studios and Toge Productions and Yzbird Games.
Great.
So I'm very excited.
I guess this is good for what that are somehow all our listeners for our podcast are all K-pop people.
Do you see there's a K-pop movie coming out?
No, I didn't.
K-pop,
you know what?
Dragon Slayer. It's in the same animated fashion as the new Spider-Man.
We were ending the show.
Oh, that's right. All right, bye guys. I'll miss you. Bye. See ya.
Did you see the K-pop movie? No, we didn't.